Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Dynasty Warriors 9. I'm the Mysterious JG. There are some captains moving through the area trying to retake the city, it looks like, but we've kind of taken over here, so I'm going to get riding up towards Dong Zhuo to try to rescue him. If I can figure out where to go do that. I'm going to use my grappling hook to avoid having to deal with walls. I'm going to ignore horses and just run around like a crazy man. There are some captains I don't feel like dealing with. Although that is a waymark that I guess I should do something with. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to deal with those captains in order to rescue Dong Zhuo, but get rid of Dong Zhuo, or get rid of Dong Zhuo, help out Dong Zhuo, then go destroy the altars, and we're starting to run out of things to do. We can punish a unit that betrayed I've seen pop up a few times. Doesn't seem like that's a big deal either way. Finish that guy. Finish the base captain. Put up a real fight there.
I hereby claim this area as my own.
I hereby claim this area for generic rough-voiced officer that really doesn't sound like Cao Cao at all.
I keep discovering the supplies, but I don't think I'm actually retrieving them. No matter. I don't know if I'm collecting resources for everyone, or if these resources will only be in Cao Cao's inventory. Like, if I switch over to playing as Shu in a later chapter, do I,
Everyone is so busy. They've forgotten to protect this spot. I suppose I can look after it.
You got Huang Gai and Hamdingers here. So there is a unit attacking.
Cease your vile behavior, yellow turbans. Don't you know your place, vermin? You're already dancing in the palm of my hand. My traps will lead you to ruin.
Trick traps. Acquired some wild vegetables. Zhang Bao's unit has activated a flame trap. See how much damage I can do with a Muso here. Put out some of those fires, maybe.
Impressive, cousin. You truly are the one that will conquer this land.
Well, that's it for Zhang Bao.
Heavens have decreed. My time is up. May they continue to smile with kindness upon my brother.
Not for long, they won't. Oh, hey, we get some plot for rescuing Dong
You
Zhuo.
would help me in my time of need. How very noble of you.
Let me give you this 7-jeweled sword here.
This
Right in the
conflict
gut.
is an opportunity
He's got
gifted to
pictures
me
of
by
chicks on his
dynamics.
stomach.
I will use this chance to seize glory. And when that
Started to tell you that.
happens, I may grant you the opportunity to stand by my side.
Well, he sounds appropriately chunky.
So that's Dong Zhuo. I heard he worked together with the eunuchs to oust an imperial general, even though it led to chaos.
He didn't really work
on the
together
front
with
lines.
the eunuchs, but...
Yeah, he seems like the type to
Wow,
step on
she got
others to
dealing with
get
some
ahead.
wardrobe malfunction there.
Got a bad feeling about him. Men
Let's go,
driven
go,
by
go, move,
such
move, move.
unadulterated greed are usually up to no good. We had better keep an eye on him going forward.
Why don't you take him out right now? You have an opportunity.
From fulfilling my ambition.
Your efforts are a model for us all.
You like drunk there, Zujin? Anyway, yeah, I figured we'd missed a upgrade opportunity. So, now that we've rescued Dong Zhuo, destroying the ritual tools is just about all we've got left, other than doing, like, random little nonsense ones. Some of these are fairly difficult, though. Because, like, suppressing the yellow turbans difficulty is down to level 6. I think it's really just a matter of how many more we feel like doing. Oh, it won't let me fast travel there, though. I guess, okay, I got all worked up about all the fast travel was really undermining the sense that this is a real world, but I guess you can only, I was fast traveling back and forth between, like, I was doing missions in places that we'd already cleared out, or I'd used that watchtower to see. Oh, I missed plants. How am I going to be able to gather flowers for the guy whose wife is dead, but he thinks she's still alive? So yeah, I think we really are very much down now to just, whenever I feel like finishing this, we can do the next bit of plot, but Chapter 1 we can kind of clear whenever we want to. So what are these yellow troops about? I guess they're not considered friendly. So let's take out the various altars. I guess they're all in Yay. Or Yay was where we took over. I don't know what's going on. They're not as close together as it looked like. Oh, we discovered some ginseng, though. So if I felt like dealing with that at all, I could. Hopefully it will remain marked on the map. So I don't know what force these troops are on, but the yellow turban guys have red health, didn't they? Yeah, I don't know. Moving faster here. These traditional ninja. Used Cao Cao's famous ninja rope tactics to get in.
Don't touch the altar! If it gets broken, our troops will vanish. No, I mean... Oh, just don't touch it!
I'm getting a little confused here. Well, one thing...
The Fuyang altar is still intact.
So everyone ran away. Suppressing the yellow turban's overall mission can't get any easier than it already is. Oh, there was only 2 of them, and that was the second one. Well, you know, part of me wants to save. But part of me also wants to finish this and move on. Like, part of me wants to be able to, oh, let's go back and do all these cool side missions, but... But I kind of need to end my recording session for the day, and it would be kind of neat to finish the Yellow Turbans mission outright.
I created have disappeared? My altar must have been destroyed.
What's up with I sound like a goofy man. I surely love burgers. I hope no biomonster destroys me in my Jesus spaceship. That will not make any sense to you unless you've watched a specific Surfall Bobo co-op LP, which I would recommend you watch, but Oh man, our spaceship, the Jesus, is being attacked by a bio monster. This is not a good news for the way of heaven, the way of peace, whatever.
Such a simple feat.
Yet cool.
Your efforts are a model for us all.
Yeah, bro.
So at this point, I've defeated Zhang Zhao's brothers and destroyed the altars. We've rescued Dong Zhuo. We have various little mini missions we could do. But considering that this is where the leader of the Yellow Turbans is, and that the Liu Bei and Sun Jin forces have already kind of gathered here, we can kind of just get a freaking move on at this point and wrap this up. I don't know that this automatically ends the chapter, but I would assume it does.
Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
Well, why haven't you done any of that then? Oh, okay, that guy's advancing towards the front line. Well, that changes everything. Han Jian is going to totally win
Target
this.
has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
So, like, you're supposed to assault cities with siege weapons or whatever.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to it.
Oh yeah, you got it, Spear Captain.
The days of the Han are over. Now is the hour of the Yellow Turbans. Observe, infidels, the miracles wrought by the heavens.
Oh, so the officers here are all level 1 because of all the other missions we've done.
Fight this strange power. Someone, anyone, take out Zhang Zhao.
Well, who do you think's going to do that, folks? Well, here's the Spirit Captain. He was going to personally defend this zone, so I need to be really worried about him.
Heavens, give me the awesome power to control lightning bolts with my fingertips.
This voice actor for him is actually pretty awesome. Control lighting with my fingertips. Got some DW3 class of voice acting going on now. I got defeated from here. He's in
Target has
trouble.
been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale. Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Launch you for whatever reason. I'm going to switch up. I usually do the other attack. It's because I've already got a Frost Gem.
You won't stop Lord Zhang Jiao. He is the one who will save this world.
I don't think so. Guess I didn't do enough to undermine the
Base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units
peasant morale, or if there is a way to have them not side with Zhang Jiao at the end.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
I don't know if I need to defeat every single captain in here. I think it's just time to take out Zhang Jiao at this point. Oh, he's the big boss of the level. You can tell he's got a scary red icon over his head.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
He's at level 1. Wow. They really do try to encourage you to do lots of side missions.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Oh, hey.
An altar has been destroyed. Now we will be unable to demonstrate our true might.
And another altar, just in case you hadn't noticed. Apparently there's altars all over the frickin' place here.
I can feel my strength fading. Another altar has been destroyed.
Help me, Bio Jesus. Jesus, no Bio monster.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
No! All my altars have been destroyed! Ah, the strength is draining from
Oh,
my
my
body!
Undertaker. Not sure if you can defeat him without doing that, or if it's just harder. Because I'm not doing a lot of damage to him.
Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
I guess I'm gradually defeating him.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Yeah, it's slow going beating this guy. But we are getting there.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate them.
I'm literally in here fighting the boss, guys. Anybody want to come in here and help me? Oh, taking actual damage there. Hey, wait a second, is he getting health back?
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march.
Yeah, it looks like he is getting health back. What the hell? Well, UA Gens should help me anyway, that's something. Yeah, this is kind of like the end of when you're fighting in Empires and you don't bother to take all the support bases first. So maybe that's how this works. Because it just seems like he got a bunch of health back at some point. At some point I stopped attacking him and he started.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Oh, never mind, I got him.
Beasts of the Han, this land in which our comrades are made to suffer. The heavens will never allow him to
I'm just beating them up even though the war's over.
Chang Zhao, head of the Yellow Turbans, has been defeated. Justice
pick this up, huh?
prevails.
Justice is served with a side of fries.
Oh, you're the one that slew Chang Zhao.
Oh, good for
I
you.
know the Emperor will be pleased with your service.
Yes.
It seems like a waste to have a capable hero such as yourself toiling away as a local official.
So generic man that no one cares
I would
about.
like
Well,
to summon you to Luoyang and introduce you to the Emperor. What do you say?
He's a really tough guy. He's gonna stand up to you. I'm sure he is.
However, even without Zhong Jiao, the Yellow Turbans continue to sow chaos throughout the land.
seriously?
I feel my presence is still needed here for the time being.
There's no need to have top leadership
You are
talent
much too important
with the
to be
Emperor.
dealing with such a trivial matter. Leave it to the volunteer corps.
They
Master
haven't
Dong
really
Zhuo
shown their
also speaks
capability
quite
that
highly
much.
of you. So forget about that nonsense, and I will see you in Luoyang.
You don't really have a choice in this, it looks like, Cao Cao.
He makes it sound so easy to put down this rebellion. Does he have any idea what it really entails?
You had to defeat like 1,500 guys, and nobody helped you at all.
Simply look the other way. It'll be like letting the land be overrun by a plague of locusts.
You know what, we'll take over. I'll pretty much take over and then get my fleet burned and then just kind of build golden towers and shit. It'll be great.
All right. This could be a good opportunity for us to deal with the causes behind this rebellion. Of course, we cannot ignore the strife throughout the land.
I thought you said you're dealing with the
However,
cause. I assumed that
There
was...
are others that can deal with it. This may be just the chance that we've been looking for.
I thought he was going to improve life for the peasants or something. I guess not.
You want to expel the corruption that has taken root within Luoyang.
Yeah, I'm going to kill the
Cao
eunuchs.
Cao.
Because apparently
You
cutting
should
off their balls
proceed as
wasn't
you see
enough.
fit. Whatever you decide, we will be there to watch your back.
We'll watch your back as you get stabbed. I'm just not doing
I
anything.
know I can always count on you both to be there for me.
Even if all of our voices change another 10 times. Okay, we got Nephrite. That's Nephrite's face! We got new encyclopedia terms. Completed a scroll. Scroll that allows gold crown to be crafted. I can now play as Guan Yu. That's an important part of the Wei story. Presumably these guys would have been unlocked a lot earlier had I played as Liu Bei. You can now play as Huang Guai, but you can't make him wear more clothes. So am I allowed to play this chapter as them or other chapters as them? Let's just keep on coming here. They really do just keep on coming. But that's got to be it, right? Hey, Chang Pu. He's a name I've seen a lot in RTK, and I guess he's now a Dynasty Warriors character. He had been a generic this whole time. Not anymore. So there you go. That was like one big-ass battle. In theory, you could have just like run straight up to Zhang Jiao early on with an underleveled character and wiped him out and won. And we didn't really do that, but we certainly didn't do all the optional stuff.
Through the valiant efforts of the Imperial and Volunteer forces, Zhang Jiao, founder of the Way of Peace, is defeated. The Yellow Turban Rebellion is ended. But the longed-for peace did not return. At the capital of Luoyang, the eunuchs faced off against the faction made up of the relatives of the Emperor. Using this as an excuse, Yuan Chao and others raid the Imperial Palace, killing the eunuchs. Under cover of this confusion, Dong Zhuo of Shilian leads his forces.
Oh, it's no longer Ji Liang?
He seizes control of the
Well, he's got a whole new weapon. It's like every game they give him a new weapon.
Minister, and proceeds to take control and to tyrannize the country. The
Well, that
Lord
part of the
soon
country.
began to feel themselves in danger.
We're in danger. Hey, did they have Yuan Shu? Did he actually have its own character model there? I'm wondering when that would happen. He's a big part of the story, but only for a brief time, so...
That blasted Dong Zhuo has used the confusion to seize control of the Emperor. All our efforts in getting rid of the 10 eunuchs have been wasted.
I actually like the new Yuan Shao.
Any within the palace who dared stand up to his tyranny have been executed. The rest are all too fearful to do anything about it.
About it?
This is most lamentable. We must slay him with all haste and rescue the Emperor!
My emphasis is all on
That
natural.
is most admirable of you, Yuan Shao. So, when are you planning to actually make your move?
You think you could send some falsified letters around for a Cao Cao?
Everybody knows you are the leader behind the anti-Dong Zhuo movement. If you do not participate, we will likely miss out on our best opportunity.
Well, it's not as easy as you make it sound. Dong Zhuo is protected by the mighty Lu Bu. We have to find some way of getting past him first.
He doesn't seem to have much of an aptitude for subtlety.
You mean aptitude for
I could hear him
subtlety?
all the way down the road. Cao Cao, we received a message from Dong Zhuo. It seems he wishes to meet you. Of course, I'm not sure I trust him at all.
Not
It
even a
only
little.
makes sense that he wants to keep an eye on us. Our lord is old friends with Yuan Shao, and we all know how outspoken he can be.
If Yuan Shao decides to sit back and watch, we'll lose the chance to make our move. We need to find a way to force his hand. As such, I feel now is the time for us to seize the opportunity that lies before us.
This is,
Huh. Finally, we're making our move. In that case, let us in on what you've got planned.
There are two ways to get rid of Dong Zhuo.
poison food
We
or
can
poison
raise an
drink?
even larger army to
Or
crush
poison
him,
hookers.
or we can use more subtle methods to bring him down from within.
Oh, now you get to play the role of Jiao Chan's
It
dad.
would be rather difficult to raise the army necessary to defeat him. Therefore, that leaves us with the other option.
Salsa's not about doing difficult things.
How do you propose we take him out from within? Don't tell me you...
Don't forget the enemy within, Sunshine.
We sneak into Luoyang Castle and assassinate him. Yuan Shao is incapable of such a task.
Well,
and
so are
we
you. I
have
mean, you
no
need an
other
assassin,
choice,
not just a
which means
warlord.
I must do it myself.
Although, in fairness, in the novel, Cao Cao attempts to
That's
assassinate
the last
Dong
solution
Zhuo.
I wanted to hear from you. Although, I suppose it's no use trying to stop you now that you've made up your mind.
And you're keeping your baby.
Cao Cao, Yuan and I will secure your escape route. Whether you are successful or not, you're going to need a way out of there.
Speaking of which, Yuan Shao said that Dong Zhuo is accompanied by the mighty warrior Lu Bu. Try not to get yourself killed, my lord.
Good advice for all situations. Interesting. So the map kind of sort of resets. Big chunks of the map are no longer really relevant. Oh wow, can you imagine just getting on a horse and trying to ride from Beihai directly north up to Liaodong? Hey, there's naval crossings now. Where is Ye? Because that's yeah, this is the city. This is the Ye Southeastern Camp. This is where we were at before. I took over here, and then we rode up here, and that's where we finished things. So, Luoyang. Yeah, okay. This makes sense. So, if we save the game now, I think I could call it a video here. And, yeah, you saw how, whoa. Sorry. I didn't mean to yawn quite that hard. We're pretty much at the end of a video, but we could also... I just saved. Oh, whatever. I didn't mean to do that. We could quit out and see if we have unlocked... Yeah, Confusion at the Capital is the next chapter. So... by winning it once, we basically unlocked all the people that you're allowed to play it as. So I guess if you play Sun Jin, you will gradually unlock Huang Gai, Hamdingers, and Cheng Pu. And then Dong Zhuo and Zhang Jiao. So it could potentially be interesting to play the Yellow Turban Rebellion again as Zhang Jiao. But, I guess in theory so that was chapter 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're, I guess, 1/13 of the way through the game. Although I'm thinking the differences in what you see probably a bit bigger once you get to like Confusion in the Capital. Interesting. I don't see any Wei characters you get to play as. Then again, I guess you can step forward with anybody you did play as, because initially we didn't see any of these characters as playable, but Cao Cao kind of moves forward. So I guess if you played as Wu in the first chapter, you could play Confusion in the Capital as one of them. Although it makes sense that Cao Cao was on a mission to assassinate Dong Zhuo. I don't know that you'd have the same thing here with the Shu World Order. Maybe if you won Chapter 1 with them, you jump straight to Chapter 3. I don't know, but I do know that this video is over. When we come back, folks, we'll be doing, I guess we'll keep going to South for now. But, it seems like, in order to see all the different stories, you'll have to play through the game quite a few times, which is, I guess, how Dynasty Warriors has always worked. I'm Mysterious JG, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time for more of Dynasty Warriors 9. Bye-bye.